can you please share a brief description of who you are and what you experienced in your near-death experience and what has changed most in your life since that?
Well, I'm Kathy Ann, and my first near-death experience was, of course, when I saw my grandson, and it's really, the experience in itself was amazing to see him, but it really is more about what's come back with me. I go out and I do, I speak, I do different things like that, but it always comes back to what they have to say through me, or what my guides are talking about, what messages are there, and not messages that are really like personal, like I'm talking to your grandmother or anything like that. These are more for the masses, the mass consciousness on how to change what you want changed for a better world.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
So for the collective.
It sure is. It
Right.
sure is.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
If you could share with those who are watching and listening back on your session that we're about to watch now, in the following clips, your QHHT session, what would you say is the biggest takeaway from that?
The biggest takeaway from that session was how far I have come since I came back from my near-death experience, and somebody wave goodbye. How far I've come since then with my soul growth, and it makes me look back at the journey and see what has happened. But I would say that the session in itself has really called my mind to the attention of what I'm really here to focus on, and that is to focus on the collective, as you say.
Mm-hmm. And because you had a previous session with someone else in the area.
Yes, and that was fabulous as well. It was just a different session. What I really learned with this session was how important it is, because I was super focused on what I wanted. I set my intent. I wrote about what I was hoping for, wanting to get out of the session for probably 3 days, 4 days before. I followed your videos that you sent along to kind of get us ready. And even though I had gone through QHHT before, it was a really good refresher. I'm glad I watched them again. I thought, oh, I know what they're going to say, but I really didn't, because it had been long enough. So I would say that the session, with the intent I had set into it, gave me exactly what I wanted out of it.
Wonderful. And that's why we send them, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you notice any connections of that session that tie into what you experienced in your first near-death experience when you were able to see and walk with your grandson that you just mentioned?
Well, what I'm noticing since the experience is that I notice him more. I always kind of knew he was there, but I notice him more, and I get messages easier now because I've actually learned to accept that he's with me as well. He's not just with my daughter, and so on. He is with me also, and I always felt like that was he was reserved for her. That was her child. She lost him at birth, and that was her, And so it's nice to know that the person that he is still with me. And as I go through meditation and journeys, I see him, but he's changed and has grown, I suppose, with what I would think he would look like at this day and age. So yeah, it's been a really good connection. I've enjoyed the knowing that I'm in contact with him now. He's always been in contact with me, but to know that I know that makes sense.
Both ways, yeah.
Right.
You can't open communication.
Right. You can't wonder where they are and then say they're nowhere, because that's just how it works then.
Right.
So
love that. What would you like to add, if anything else, before we share your session with everyone?
I would like to say that it's a big step for me, having this put out there for everyone to see, but I realize that that's exactly what I'm here to share. I'm here to share the help that sits and waits for us in the ethers, the I'm here to share the words that they have to say of encouragement and love. And I'm here to share their words of directions or instructions, or I'm not sure how you would put it, but how to attain what you want to attain in your own being and in your surrounding area of where you live and who you live with and all of that.
Mhm.
So it's been really interesting. It's definitely been a wake up
More
for me.
clarifying.
Definitely.
That was the goal, right?
It was, well, it's what I wrote down when we
Right.
started this. That was my intent.
Tell
So,
me.
yeah, if you write down your intent, they're going to deliver. Holy man, do
Right.
they deliver.
Yeah,
So,
it was beautiful. And can you just tell everyone how they're able to find you after today, after if they want to follow you, because you have a podcast and YouTube and everything.
I do. It's real simple, kathyann.net. All the links go out from there to my YouTube channel, my podcast, and my blog. And it's just KATHYANN.NET.
And I can add those in the description below
Perfect.
in this video too. So if you're looking for Kathy, that'll be in the description and you can go ahead and give her a follow there.
Perfect.
All right, hope you enjoy.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy my session.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody will.
It's
awesome.
interesting.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Ego is trying to take us over.
Let's ask the ego to move aside. You're safe. You're protected. And anything that you experience is meant for you and your highest good. Your guides are here as well. And they are also here to protect you.
I feel them in this space, the guides.
What is it that they would like to show you? They can show you anything in this moment. What is it that they would like for you to see?
They're saying nothing is expected of me.
Mm. Do you think that you're placing too much expectations on yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What if we let go of the expectations in this moment and simply allow for them to share what it is that you're allowed to see, even for your own highest good, and if it's not to share with anyone else, what is it that you're allowed to see in this moment, even if it's just for Kathy?
My soul.
Mm. What does your soul look like? Can they show you?
Energy.
What does that energy look like? Or feel like?
Like many stars.
Mm.
Like a night sky.
Mm-hmm.
turning white with stars.
Your soul is like many stars.
Mm-hmm. They are many souls, not just mine.
Mm-hmm. Are we all meant to see this?
Yes, they are here to help.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be shared.
How can we best share?
Speaking,
Speaking how?
gatherings,
Mm. We've recently, go ahead,
example.
lead by example.
Mm-hmm.
We recently had something here on Earth that happened that was very tragic when someone was trying to share. How can we help people overcome that fear that they feel now in this moment?
By knowing who they are,
Mm.
by knowing what lives within, and by knowing the soul is eternal. And the flesh is just a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
By trusting in themselves, believing in themselves, and understanding the truth.
The truth that we are eternal? Or is there more?
There's more.
Can you share that with us?
The truth that they are beyond eternal, that they are God incarnate,
Mm-hmm.
that they are portions of one.
What is that one?
Source.
Mm. What is that source meant to be as a whole?
Love.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Love is all.
Mm-hmm. It really does conquer all, doesn't it?
It is an energy. It is an energy that lives at the core of all. The earth,
Mm.
the sky, the stars, the trees, the human,
Mm-hmm.
the beasts, everything.
Mm.
It has been forgotten. It has been pushed to the side. It has been looked down upon as weak. And it is time for it to show strength. And the strength is shown in numbers.
Mm. Are we starting to reach those numbers that we need to be at in love?
It is moving in the right direction.
Mm.
But there's much to do. Many feel that they are forgotten,
Mm.
that they are not loved. Many feel as they are a pawn
Mm.
being used. They do not understand the power in them. They have forgotten. We must remind them. We must invoke all that is in all we do and in all we say and in all of our actions. Many think it, but they do not act upon it for many reasons. As many reasons as there are people.
What's the best way that we can show them? What's the best way we can remind them?
Through our examples, through words, through actions, through compassion, through acting beyond the smile that is given. This is not new.
No. Is there anything new that can be shared at this time?
Yes.
Can you please share that?
Give us a moment.
Okay. Take your time.
She hesitates, waiting to be sure the words are not hers. There are dimensions. Many know.
Mm-hmm.
They have been talked about. But not experienced. The dimensions run deep into other, you would call them galaxies, but they are just dimensions. Layer upon layer upon layer. These dimensions care. These dimensions are love. They have lived through what you are living. and understand how to move through it. And are offering help. And they are not being heard.
We would like to hear.
She hesitates on words again.
Can we please allow her to release anything that's holding her back in this moment for her greatest good and also everyone else at this time? Can you also show her and allow her to explain? We've asked the ego to step aside.
We are looking for the words.
Okay. Again, take your time.
It begins with the masses.
Can you explain more?
We are asking for permission.
Okay, thank you.
There is a consciousness that can help.
Thank you.
It just takes tuning. Understanding that it is a different tuning. Than what has been known.
How do we find that?
Always through silence. But silence with intent.
Okay.
Asking for and opening. Asking for the unseen power of the layers that surround and engulf this planet. They must be given permission. They cannot act on their own, for this is not their this is not their destination. Yet they hover to help, knowing that when man understands this energy that wakes, this energy that waits with patience and love for the invitation to step in, for the invitation of allowing the enlightenment of those who have been waiting, those who are ready, those who cry for the help, yet feel helpless, those who have felt forgotten, those who feel to be the pawn. They are the ones this light is for. They are the ones with the power. For they understand the feelings of being invisible, feeling invisible. They long more than anyone to be visible again, to feel loved again, to understand that they are no different than any other being, for they too are source energy. We are all source energy, all of us. It's just a different perception on how we are physically or non-physically. And some have decided that they will come to this earth and they will help these people who feel invisible.
Yes. Thank you.
To be visible again. This is the journey. This is the task. This is why we are here. Why you, Heather, are here, sitting in this session. You are part of the answer. We are all part of the answer.
Yes, thank you. I do feel that as well.
She waits for more before she takes steps forward, but it lives in her. It is who she is and what she is and why she is here.
Yes.
But she never feels that it's enough. So she doesn't speak from her heart enough. These events are meant for encouragement. They are meant for enlightenment. We speak through her more and more. These layers that were spoke of that she experienced are nothing more than layers of love. They are layer upon layer upon layer. And the more you get into these layers, the more your being fills with this light and this love, and the more you feel the connection with your source. And your source knows nothing but love. And so allows you to figure it out of the love that is always there. The reminders are everywhere. People choose to ignore them. The sky, the sun, the trees, the other beings.
What other beings?
All of them. All of them are source.
Mm.
When you can light the light in you, it lights another.
Mm.
And the beings are lit through example. But they have forgotten that that is what they're here for. For they have gotten into the material
Mm.
and forgotten
Yes.
the essence. So the essence is what we are trying to reawaken, knowing that it will be contagious once it catches fire. But we need the flames. We need all who understand this to look at their lives and see how they can better set the example. For that is what they're here for. Layer upon layer upon layer of love waits to wash over this planet like an ocean. It starts with one word and rolls into another and into another. So words are important. Words shared, words spoken, words thought. Create the light or dim the light. You're welcome.
Is there anything that we can help those who are afraid to share those words to become more empowered? Other than maybe sharing this message?
Teach them the power of words. That they may change theirs. Teach them through example.
Mm-hmm.
There is a saying, words don't teach, actions do.
Mm. That's so true.
It seems a task too big, which is part of the slowdown. No one person thinks they can do it. Yet look at one who is not of, let me rephrase that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those who have started with one word but have not spread love. We started with one word that grew into more and more, and people believed and listened. It is no different for love. In fact, it is more powerful for love because people crave love, because it is who they are in their soul, and they know this. They know this. And they are drawn to anything or anyone who makes them feel. But if they feel love, it will be more powerful.
Mm.
One word. Everyone has this power in them. There isn't one person without without the power of the word.
Mm.
It lives in us all.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much for all of that. I'll also ask questions that this vessel was wanting me to ask for her today.
Okay.
What is the fundamental truth of the message, or have you just given it to her?
We have just given it.
Okay, thank you.
She thought it was a secret. Love should never be a secret.
Mm. Is that why she experienced the time with her grandson when she passed the first time? Because that is love.
Yes, there is a connection. And he is with her all of the time.
Mm.
Because she thought he was with his mother all of the time, she passed it off as him not being with her as well.
Mm.
But he is everywhere.
Mm.
There is no favoritism.
Mm. I've heard that before.
Mm.
Thank you. Is there anything else on that and what she experienced that she's not remembering?
She wants more.
Mm-hmm. Is she ready for it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But the more is not necessary, and she knows this in the end.
Mm-hmm.
She has said it many more times, and she realizes, and she is right when she says, it is not about my near-death experience. It is about the words that have come back with me.
Mm-hmm.
She says this often.
What are those words?
Those are the words. It is not about the experience for her. It is about the words that come back, and the words that come back are the words of the love that we have spoken of.
Mm-hmm.
The words of a peace. When you are connected with the source fully, when you feel you are always connected, when you feel it and you know it and you relax into it, the body takes on ease.
Mm-hmm.
The mind takes on ease. And there is no need for wanting. There's only a need to share and give.
Mm-hmm.
And when that need takes over the need of wanting, when you need to give love, give what you have and who you are, when you are at the point of giving and giving, and others are as well, there is no wanting of what another has, because you all have enough.
Mm. Everyone has or should have that love, that peace from others and themselves.
It will come in lifetimes. It will come.
Mm.
This lifetime is another layer of understanding this.
Mm.
It is a process. We started with it in the beginning. And we will attain it again.
Mm.
With patience and understanding. She will most likely not remember much more of where she was, but she will remember what she was, who she is, and the words that she has brought back. This will be her memory of her experience, for she does not want As she told you, the light at the end of the tunnel does not want the experience in itself to be the headline.
Mm-hmm.
The words are the headline. The experience is more of a catch that people will pay attention, that they will listen.
Mm-hmm.
Because we understand that people place others in structure, in
Hierarchy.
we had the word and did not want the word because
Mm.
it is the problem of now.
Mm. I understand.
But they
They see
it would be
others.
to look upon someone with a feeling of knowledge.
Mm.
This person has experienced something that I have not.
Mm.
And this person is telling me these things that make sense to me.
Mm.
So the near-death experience, as you call it, is the headline grabber.
Okay.
The body of the story are the words.
Okay. I understand. Thank you. So that's how she begins.
Yes, she has been beginning. She's been hesitating,
Mm-hmm.
not speaking from the heart nearly enough, questioning, but she's been taking the right steps. This is a right step.
Mm-hmm.
She has been in a hiatus, but that will not last now, because with this, the words will flow even more.
Mm. Wonderful.
You are just a confirmation for her that what she is doing is real.
Mm.
She needs that once in a while, because otherwise it feels made up.
Yeah. I understand that too.
Mm-hmm.
It is difficult sometimes to navigate these concepts.
Yes, yes. But you have all of the capabilities. The challenge is part of the fun.
Sometimes. Thank you.
You're welcome. If it were too easy, you would throw it away.
Yeah, that's true. It does feel immense, but also important.
Mm. Mm. What you are doing is very important for many.
Mm.
You touch one, and that one touches hundreds.
Mm.
You don't see what the after effects are for you go from one to the next and live your life without thinking much of it or thinking that it was a good session and you hope it helped that person. Not realizing that by helping one person, you are lighting the flames of that fire. You are helping them to understand themselves and to love themselves. And when someone can love themselves, they can love another so much more easily. And when they can love another so much more easily, and we're not talking romantic love, we're just talking about
Pure love.
the love of allowing. When you love someone, you allow, you guide, you suggest, you set an example, but you don't force. You let them figure it out. But when they love themselves, it's much easier to figure out.
I see that. Thank you. May I ask who is involved in delivering this message?
There are many. I am Anthony. I have been with White Dove for many lives. She has done this before in different ways. But there are many. There is a galaxy helping. There is the right help at the right moment. And when she relaxes and allows the words, the one who knows how best to work with the situation comes through. We said there is a galaxy. It is because the help for her, for you, for anyone who asks is unlimited. There is no one helping. There are always many. And we are saying this because right now Kathy is feeling as though you must know this because it has been her she stays humble in knowing that she is no different than anyone, and they are no different than her in the end, through lifetimes, through practice. You ascend, and everyone has this ability. And because everyone has this ability, everyone also has the ability to be helped by, be in contact with any loving soul waiting to help. It is just easier to manage if you think of it as one or two. Less worry. Less thought of, did a bad one get through? Yeah, you would think that is funny. So, but
Why do you think that's funny?
well, many do, and it's love, it's light, and the bad ones are created through your own minds. We should not smile, but it has been a little intense.
I understand. We welcome that.
You are of a love and light, and a bad one will never get through.
Mm.
And this is what we do. This is what you do.
Mm.
You teach how to only allow love.
Mm.
Because even those spirits that would be considered dark are still source energy.
Mm.
They just need to remember that as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what I try to help people understand when I release them back to the light.
Mm. Yes, it's good.
Good.
It's good.
Thank you. All right. Next question she had was, why is she the chosen one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We smile at that.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the back smiling at that. As a child, she had siblings that she and others like her can call the chosen ones, the ones the parents favored.
Mm.
And for her to write that down shows great growth, to realize that she is special.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And she chose. She wasn't chosen, she chose.
Mm.
She stepped up.
Her soul chose.
Many choose this,
Mm-hmm.
for it is an exciting thing to do. And it is a challenging thing
Mm.
when you set up as many blocks as was set, knowing that each was just a hurdle to jump over.
Mm.
So she chose, and we are honored.
Mm.
But she does have the capability, so she can't call herself a chosen one.
Mm-hmm. It's not an ego thing, is it?
No,
No.
no. She concerns herself with ego.
Yeah. Can you explain why more for her?
Why she concerns herself with ego?
Or I guess maybe a better question is to how better to navigate that when it pops up for her.
Mm. First, to fall into more trust.
Mm.
Trusting what is coming through.
Mm-hmm.
And to understand that when she asks ego to take a back seat, it must.
Mm. Good.
It is not the one in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And ego is actually quite obedient when you realize that it is obedient.
Mm.
It is like a child throwing a tantrum. If you allow the tantrum, not realizing you are the parent to put the child in the corner, the tantrum continues.
Mm.
And even at first, the tantrum in the corner continues a bit. The stomping of the feet, and so on. But you will notice as you put ego to the corner more and more, it subsides quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the end, as you know, the ego only wants to protect.
Yes.
And when the ego sees safety and love, the ego would happily run to the corner to get out of the way, because in the end, the ego understands what is happening, why it is happening, because the ego is part of her, part of you, and the ego wants success.
Thank you. It's a wonderful explanation. She's also wondering if you can explain to her what lies behind the doors within her mind.
More words.
Words that are meant to be shared of love.
Yes, every door opens and a light will flow, and the words will present themselves at the comfortable pace. But the light flows like a stream, and the words will feel natural. They will not feel like work. They will feel like they have been with her forever. For they have. That is part of what is happening now. The words she speaks come so easily. And this is why she thinks it is her. But it is us more and more.
But you are her also.
We are her and she is we.
Mm-hmm.
We are indeed. We are a team.
Mm-hmm.
And when she trusts that this family of hers, living all around her in the energy, is a family of pure love, it will become easier and easier to accept the words
Mm-hmm.
and stand up and speak.
Mm-hmm. Allow them to flow freely.
Pardon me?
Allow them to flow freely.
Yes.
Thank you. She's also wondering how she can best show her gratitude.
She sits quietly every day in gratitude. We would not want to put too much on that, for she would put weight on her again. Just speak the words and love the life. Follow joy. Follow her heart. It does not all have to be work.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the journey, part of the draw to do what she is doing is to have fun.
Mm. To just allow.
Mm-hmm. To relax into it. She has been hard on herself and has forgotten the fun.
I think many of us feel like we're on a mission.
Mm.
You know.
The
Go ahead.
mission is joy.
Mm.
That is your example.
Okay.
Joy brings love.
Mm-hmm. Childlike joy, happiness.
Mm.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
When you follow joy, things work out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to work a little,
Mm-hmm.
but they work out.
Wonderful. Okay, and the final question that she had for you. How can she be sure that her ego is held at bay, that she may offer the pure truth of hope and love, the pure truth of our Creator, and the pure truth of this fundamental message?
I think we spoke of that with ego.
Okay.
It's a matter of trust
Mm-hmm.
and knowing. I think that we know that this session has taken the ego situation out of her mind.
Good. The visualization of the child throwing a tantrum was great. Asking them to stand in the corner.
We enjoyed that.
Good. I also wanted to ask if you can show Kathy what she needs to see. She was demanding that you show her. Show how to clear this from her so that the weight may be lifted. Or will what she's already seen in her do that for her?
The weight is lifted.
Okay. Good.
Any questions are asked before. We answer them as we go.
Mm-hmm. Do.
We needed to do that. We needed to answer those questions before the end came. To validate for her by answering the question before it was asked. She will know that it was not her.
Mm-hmm. She did refer to all of this when we were speaking earlier, that she felt like it was a bit of a game, and that frustrates her, I think. So you just referred to it as a game just now.
Yeah. She likes the game.
Okay.
Yes. And the game is a game she is winning.
Right.
We are all winning.
I feel that as well. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. It's not a game if anyone loses that.
Mm-hmm. Right, because we are all eternal.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with her today?
We are grateful. We are proud. And we are ready. She is now ready to move forward more. She's now ready to trust more.
Good.
So we thank you for helping her to move through these blocks that were in her mind. You spoke of blocks that you wanted to see if she could release them. They have naturally been opened. It is up to her to keep them open by trusting, just following her heart, having some fun, and trusting that everything is opening as it should in perfect timing.
for all of that.
Mm-hmm.